Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Upside, there might be a lot of pryos
to the
that
second
TN can play with
semi-final match
and really deny
in
Konami
LPL
from finding the
Spring
aggression that he wants.
2024.
This will be
Esports
369's
versus
10th
JDG.
ever game in professional play. He's won 6 of those 9 games played. And we saw TN's moving into the bottom side of the map. JDG, they've got to be cautious. The ward now spots TN as he moves in, but Ruler and Missing are in all kinds of trouble. Both flashes available, but that's all that remains. Knockup onto Ruler as the stun is being stacked, and it's first blood into the hands of Jackie Love.
Jackie Love and Mako making I don't know. It looked like he was about to charge in with the dismount, but now TN actually makes it down. Again, he was already on his way. Knew that JDG would be looking for a gank on this timing, but here we go.
I think we're just going to scrap here. Yagao's moving over and he's level 6. The Weaver's Wall available here is Yagao trying to win out the honey fruit battle. The top side, the bubble hits too, though. Tien moves in, but Tien's just not that tanky yet, and he ends up going down. The Weaver's Wall denies any follow-up from top esports.
Yeah, sadly, like you said, not having that mid, but JDG, I don't want to give this up for free.
I mean, they won one fight in this choke already this game. Good culling from Jackie Love, but Konami, without ult down, sees an angle potentially to fight. Ruler are missing a little bit chunked, but the wild growth does mean that they're relatively safe. Mako gets himself a bit of movement speed, but the Weaver's Wall comes down. Mako might have to flash here, but the polymorph denies it, and he's stuck in no man's land. JDG with a great pick.
Yeah, JDG able to catch Mako out. It feels like the flash should have really had to preempt the play as you started to see the Weaver's Wall come down.
Really nice play from JDG. 2 Weaver's Walls, 2 picks off of the back of them so far. And it leads to that Drake. Nice absolute feast for himself. 3 whole wards to kill all by himself. He's going to be happy with that one. But Kanavi's moving over, flashes away from the bubble, and back-to-back deaths for Mako. This time he flashes, but to no avail. And top esports are kicked out.
I think it was only like 1 to both sides. There was 1 in bot for TES and maybe 1 in mid for JDG. Yeah, not a whole bunch of gold taken early.
TP's coming out as the Herald on the map here. Stun comes on through. This time the CC chain in favor of top esports, but Konami is so tanky in the triple flank back. Sets it all up, but Ruler's knocked in the middle of everyone. And 369, knee guns galore is loving every second of this. Cream chasing off Flandre as Yagao desperate to escape with his life, but 369 ain't letting him go anywhere. Pulled back in and blasted to another realm.
Huge play by TES, coming out with 4 kills. So we're just going to already start playing towards the opposite half of the map.
So Tienel's secured this. You can see Yagao moving up. Herald slammed into the mid lane. So mid lane tier 1 taken. It could be a top lane tier 1 as well. As you can see, both solo laners there for JDG. But that does open an opportunity for top esports to answer in the mid lane. And there are a couple of pings on towards that second tower as well. This could be an aggressive push forwards. The laser doesn't quite land. The Grubs paying dividends, and look at the damage that 369 is doing to this tower. Cream dives in looking for an ultimate, but it doesn't matter because it's missing caught by the ult of TN. 369 charges forward. Top esports get 2 towers and a pick. Dives in for a bit of poke.
Gonna keep looking for it. I mean, with Yagao's wall, there would be a world that could section them off, but they're exposing themselves to be engaged on.
Ult lands onto Flandre. Kanavi dives into the mix, but he's just not tanky enough. Gets in 1v5. The knockup on Cream denies the ultimate and the polymorph as well. Flandre saving his AD carry as Ruler is trying to stack the front to back continuing, but top esports still a man up, muscling forwards and return to the Drake.
It looks like they're hoping to get the resets out for their soul laners to TP them back in.
Jackie Love gets to the other side of the wall. Mako finds a little pocket where he's safe. As now they dive back in once more. TP to return from 369. Flandre has been abandoned by the squad, and 369 dives in to find more. Missing the target as the slow lands onto everyone else as well. It's absolute cartilage carnage from the knee cannons in the middle of the fight. TN stops the escape as a triple comes through for Cream.
Huge on the Azir. Now it's going to end up with TES finally being...
And it feels like he's showing up to start us off today. Baron still in darkness, 7k. As top esports peel and look for Kanavi. They really want to fight off the back of it. Magnet Storm isn't going to do anything. And in he goes with the Emperor's Divide. Fear Beyond Death shuts down the Zeri. Metal is better than lightning. The Culling comes through to finish up. Flandre, no, gets over the wall, but stunned in the end and will be eviscerated. Missing tries to escape on a blast cone, but it's enough for top esports to get Baron.
Even without 3 ultimates being up at the start of still aggressive, but not as aggressive. You got to keep one of the quirks alive and kicking. So since you've gotten rid of a bit of the aggression, you have to keep the funny Barons.
Yeah, I'm on board
How
for
goes.
that. I'm very much on board for that. Did you see the amount of damage Cream was getting on that mid lane tower as well? The grasp is here. Obviously, you get to run demolish. Top esports, they see the Weaver's Wall and they're just going to commit past it. That's one of the downsides of the Talia ult. If you're behind, a lot of the time it can be ignored.
It's just like the last one too, where it really has no function. And even in these situations, you could tell JDG no idea what to do. Typically, you'd commit to one side of the fight, right? If Cream's mid, maybe you could send 2 people mid, try and pinch him down, or you go for the 5v4 bot side. But you can tell JDG no, that they really can't be able to take the front to back with where items are right now.
Kanavi gets a cleanse from his support. Magnet Storm comes on through, but the front to back just isn't strong enough. Fear Beyond Death for a 5th kill for 369. The Urgot working out, the first pick Lucian working out, but more importantly, Cream stepping up. This is his year of control mages, and it feels like this is a victory lap here in game number 1. Magnificent performance as the Nexus is opened up. Jaculov survives. Ruler kicked into the backline, but he can't get any damage down, and the Nexus will be focused. Top esports start 369 ult lands and just like pulls him in and finishes the job. Like, it's a bizarre angle, but I can see it.
Yeah, I'm completely down with that combo. But for JDG, again, like even more proactive.
Dive angle could be terrifying. The minion wave not that big right now as level 3 hit by Jaculov and Mako. The JDG bot lane not that chunked right now as the minion wave moves in. TN is committing to the dive, missing the target here. Ruler underneath the tower though and just gets obliterated. Mako moves out. TN, you've got to get out from underneath the tower, but he just jumps straight onto missing. Diving back under Jaculov. Wide on the queue, missing survive. Do too much Yag out, heavy trades in the mid lane. Nice advantage over Cream, and that level 6 means that Cream really can't trade back too aggressively.
No, in a rough spot, but still, at the very least, I like that JDG quickly realized, hey, actually, TS are going to be the ones who are going to be able to take this aggressive bot.
They concede the Drake, but they get a solo lane at top that gets to just farm.
Yeah, so making the conscious choice, hey, it's fine. They've committed 5 members here. They get the objective. Now it's about getting some plates on the 369 and able to bring a lot to the table. Probably just going to keep playing off this package timings. That's where they'll feel most competent, but it is giving JDG a lot of freedom to start getting some of these neutrals.
Cream knocked back, flashes, gets underneath the tower. Kanavi gets a bit of damage down. Will finish the job. I was a little bit nervous for a second there, but Kanavi walks away. Nice dive from JDG, punishing on the top side. That'll open up a tier 1 as well.
And you can see there's no answer back by TS. Looks like Flandre did just willingly accept backing off, so no angle was open. But now with this Herald
side right now,
ooh,
you
got
TP up top from Yagao. They're going to try and trade this Drake for an inhib on the top side, but 369 is there. I don't think there's a way that they can push for more. I'm not sure Yagao needed to TP there. I feel like Flandre could have just took the tower by himself.
Yeah, again, maybe reading that 369 would have gotten there a bit sooner and thinking they need an extra man or hoping to push a bit more, but I feel like that would have been overzealous, you know, at the best of times. But for JDG, I think it makes sense, right? You know Cream was picking up that package. You're like, hey, again, it's only the 3rd Drake of the game. We both have 1 apiece. 369, though.
2-man play onto the Urgot. Can they bring down the Crabman? Doesn't look like it right now. As Kanavi gets a flash kick. Maybe they can after all. Yagao the target, but 369 can do nothing as JDG make the play to the top side. But Top Esports moving up to try and answer. They decide
here because they just made that play on top. Maybe assuming that they're resetting, going to get back on the map with faster tempo. Leads him to going down. And yeah, the TP especially. What a questionable fight.
As Ruler's just been caught. That's a huge pick for Top Esports. I really wish we could have seen the setup for that one. As that's just a massive opportunity now, or is it? Yagao's having none of it. Kicks 369 underneath the tower. CN goes down as well. 2 come through for JDG, so they look for more in the fight as well. Missing, getting out with his life. And they're
already having the TP come in from Kareem. we'll see if JDG even opt into contesting this, because again, it would be sole point for TES, but it wouldn't be end of the world.
This package has to be huge, and it's not. He just uses it defensively, as in the meantime, Mako is caught. It's too easy for JDG. Top Esports all over the place in this second game, and what a punish as well. JDG looking immaculate with this composition, and just no answer whatsoever from TES.
Yeah, JDG, they have the control of the area. They already...
Quite out. 3,000 gold lead for JDG, and they can just start this Baron. Okay, Yagao has been spotted, so I mean, full information for Top Esports, but how do you even get in to contest this one? Honestly, it's down to 8k as Mako moves forward. Tien there as Flandre trying to zone the rest of the team. 369 now on the top side of the play, trying to flank. 4k on the Baron. JDG not willing to just flip it. Missing, finds the engage on 2 as Mako flashes out safety. Creed got himself out as well, but Kanavi only a kick onto 1, and Jackie turns onto the enemy jungler. Tien tanking on the front side, and Top Esports finally get a good start to a fight. Flandre with another knock-up though as Creed gets over to safety. There's no follow-up from the rest of the team. Flandre gets one, but 369 answers onto missing. Top Esports looking for Ruler next. He's desperate to escape both sums, and he will walk away, but Top Esports turn to Baron.
Top Esports pull JDG into a choke point and just hammer on them one by one, unrelentlessly, like you said. That is potentially going to lead to a Baron because they're hoping to dissuade this.
Yagao and Ruler, the carries dive in, flash from Ruler. Yagao uses his ult defensively, but that's so much use from JDG. Is it an... Oh, Cream is just going to die to Baron! What a fumble as Yagao takes a solo kill. Jackie diving forwards, and they will answer. This is suddenly carnage.
This is suddenly a massive head scratch. It can't be done, just stay away, but I love that we're not staying away from the Baron. Cream does have TP. He's the only member who's very far away. Join at any moment. You'd assume he's probably waiting for his package.
369 doesn't have a ward here. It's down to 4k. Are they just going to take this one before anyone gets in? JDG grab it on the 50-50. 369 is onto the backline though, and Ruler demolished as Top Esports looking for the fight. Kanavi gets out of the top side of the pivot. He's on the wrong side of the map. He dives back into the action and surely will fall. He at least gets the enemy jungler. Cream will fall too, but it's an ace for Top Esports.
All the Barons are now off the board right after they happen. Mid lane turret up for the taking. What will be soul point for TES is right behind them, man. They have taken everything on the map.
This game got real.
Right now, JDG, I think, have been doing a solid job just playing out this default map state, but they might open themselves up to being collapsed on.
Yagao slowed by the solar flare. Mako flashes to get the engage, but Kanavi denies the follow-up from Jackie Love. Fate's called safe. Mako's live. 369 TP's in. And that's a huge pop blossom. It's only onto 2 in the end. The knockups are there. Mako not tanky enough, and he goes down. Chains land onto Cream as well. And the follow-up is there from JDG. They finally find their moment. 369 can't finish the job, and JDG come roaring into life.
And all of them somehow survive. Now we got 40-second death timers on our carries. JDG, they might go for this.
Tien can't do anything about this one. They should be able to end the game here. Still 30-second death timers. And thank goodness JDG show up in this second series, in this rematch. Tien underneath the Nexus Towers, the minion wave arriving. Missing will fall, but he's happy to sacrifice himself and get a game on the board. They will not repeat the last matchup. They put themselves...
You look at the amount of options that Tien should have. TES as a whole should have in regards to being able to move around the map. It's massive. Bio everywhere.
Yeah,
I guess except bot the first few levels.
Yeah, I mean, Kalista, the series have been really odd to watch. Very, like, disjointed in the way that they're playing out.
Yeah, I think not a great angle there, but they were hoping to find the turn because Kanavi's still not 6. Tien does have smite. Doesn't get
Kanavi's now 6, and Tien doesn't have his own ultimate available. Weaver's Fall denied by Tien, but there's still 2v3 at the end of the day. The stun coming through onto Kanavi, and they find the kill. 2v3. Top Esports just demolishing JDG. Flandre, no flash available, and 369, you just know he'll punish up on that one. Stun comes on through and slices him in 2.
What a beautiful performance coming out from...
Go for the grubs there. Does have prio. Flandre has flash available now, and his ult is about to come off cooldown as well. This could be a tough dive to pull off, but let's see. Black Cleaver already there for 369 as they dive underneath TN, tanking, using that aftershock. I said it could be tough. Not even remotely. Not a bead of sweat on anyone's brow there.
I mean, just having first completed item this early, right, is too much to be able to deal with Flandre looking like paper.
No, with TN in the area, 369 being as strong as he is, I'm not sure that this is really the dive angle that they want it to be. Now missing slowed as well, gets knocked up. 369 toying with the idea as a TP towards this top side. Jackie Love flashes in a straight line. And now the Weaver's wall down. Jackie Love nowhere to go on this one. Taken down, Yagao finds a kill.
Yeah, now we're going to have to see if they can answer back on bot. That one should be JDG's with where 369's right now in the lane.
I mean, 369 is going to finish this tower off, and Flandre, you got to get out of dodge, my friend. That's another 600 gold, basically, into his pocket.
Again, what a strong position they're in with a 3K gold lead, so a bit behind on the times for TS with 369.
Oh my god, Dominus popped it already. Yagao's basically dead, trying to get away, but there's nowhere to run. Missing 4-star flash, and he's absolutely minced. In the meantime, Jackie getting dived, and Flandre happy to tank for Ruler.
And right, no flash. Call of the Forge God, we can see from Flandre, you know, came out before we were on screen, so Jackie not having a whole lot of room is... Onivia not going to be able to follow that one.
Ult combo comes on through, but there's not really a lot of damage on screen. The Buster Shot keeps him safe, and 369 has arrived on the scene. The damage is there, missing will fall, and they walk away with their lives on top.
It is getting messy, it's getting scrappy, but at the end of the day, TS are still the ones having a better read on the map and playing out some of these skirmishes and team fights especially. JDG clearly still have had nice moments on the map and in some fights, but this lead just feels insurmountable. Especially again with the Tristana, with how quickly she can just take any objective. Pull that TP from Yagao.
And now Baron started off, and this is not one that they need to 50-50. Kanavi already chunked as well as 369 playing that zoning game. No Dominus available for him, so not as tanky as he'd like. Kanavi just about gets away with his life, but that's his flash gone, his health bar gone. And top Esports, they don't even fully peel off of the Baron.
No, and like you said, Kanavi's low, so trying to get a bit of health back by fighting these Raptors, but it's gone. Yagao tries to go for the steal, but TN manages to get away.
The flick pack not quite enough to or at least the way it's going right now, it feels like he's the candidate for me. And Jackie Love sat there, 0-2-0. He represents me in solo queue. The rest of these are my wins in solo queue when the top laner pops off or the mid laner pops off, and I'm just trying my best not to die more.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
The siege composition as well. It's a lethality Varus and a Tristana in the mid lane. And then you've got so much snap, engage, and damage from long range from the supporting cast. Everyone's here defending on the bottom side, the long range damage. They can just keep this up all day long. They've still got a full minute of Baron remaining. And they'll just keep it going. The cannon finally dies, but with this wave, everybody can move in. That'll be one inhib tower taken. 369 clears the next wave. You can see it's moving on forwards. Flandre tries to start the play. Not buffered by Cream. This is the chance as the pop bottom hits 3 as well. But can they finish the carries? The answer is no. 369 doesn't even bat an eye. TES lose nothing as 369 tries to finish Ruler on the fountain. This was a massacre. Top Esports complete control in the third game of the series. And Jackie Love even gets one at the end.
TES now one game
to finish things out. So a lot of potential for mid-game skirmishing from both teams. Honestly, you've got huge power spikes from the center in the mid-game. You've got obviously the Ari, the Zin's out very, very powerful. TN very happy with that one. And so many minions going to be going down there. 369 still level 1, still not a single CS. And Kanavi threatening a dive now on the bottom side. Ghost going to be popped by 369. Has the W to buffer a lot of the damage. And CC missing. Walks away with his life. The Ruler gets chunked by the tower, but it's enough for first blood. So 369 now commits his TP. Will he survive though? The stun doesn't land from Kanavi. And actually, he's locked a Ruler into the tower. The tower shot not quite enough. But it was damn close. Now the redive. Once again, Kanavi tanking up here. 369 gonna die for a second time as Kanavi gets the reset. And yet more minions die under this tower.
And I like the gumption, the moxie to TP back down there, try to make something happen on the ruler, but I don't see any world where you were not just going to get redone with how many minions were waiting in the wings. So JDG really feeling fortunate. Oh, no.
That's a red buff as well. Konami has flash. Oh, he face plants into the wall and the thumbs down.
Yeah, and now TN might be able to find a bit of a time here. He's going to be spotted out by the ward.
Can they find the angle? Ruler, no, summon is available and gets caught by Mako. The root will land as well. Ruler down, Tien forced to flash, and it's a kill into Jackie Love's pocket is missing. Licked on the way out.
TS hoping. Going pretty nice so far for JDG, even if TS have managed to keep up in gold.
I feel like this kind of meta really rewards, like, ARAM players, where you're not really playing the matchups that you're so used to playing. You're not playing. Didn't manage to stack it in time. Flandre gets away. Looks like everyone got away on the top side as well.
Okay, a bit of a trade in mid. Cream looks like he's winning out on it.
Oh, Flandre stuck around the flash forwards and the finish off from 369. The equalizer, not enough.
No, so nice. They stay persistent. They're able to find the kill in the end, and they're not losing anything anywhere else. Hell, if anything, and it looked like Cream was potentially the winning end of that trade mid if there was any reinforcements there. JDG, it's the smallest of constellation prizes.
Arrow in the mid lane. It hits onto Cream. The flick back is there. Konami's moving in as well with the railgun. Keeps Cream alive for a second. And he flashes forwards for the kill. What a play from Cream to go 1-for-1.
Cream finds the 1-for-1. Jackie Love made it possible,
it's
though.
the bit side this series where it feels like we're really going towards that mid game, and even Stevens on the scoreboard. Ever so slight goal lead for Top Esports, but not that much to talk about. Cream having a huge play there in the mid lane. And remember, he's never made it to an international tournament before. If he can just win one more game in this series, he will make it to MSI. And it's not just Cream either. It's Top Esports as an organization. They never made it to MSI before. They've never managed to top out the spring split. And, you know, we've only recently had multiple seeds. Cream is caught by yet another arrow. That cooldown is so short. This time, can he get away? No, he cannot. Ruler grabs the kill for himself, and now JDG want a little bit more face call to follow up on the engage. TN knocked into the air is missing. Has gone too deep on this one. Konami threatening the backside, but he's threatened himself. He goes down, and it's Mako to grab the kill as he dives under for more. Jackie Love chasing. Root lands onto Yagao, but they don't have the damage to finish it off. Mako trying to escape, but he's flicked back, gets the shield before he goes down. Jackie Love has a bit of sustain for his supporters missing. Gonna be rooted up. Ruler getting onto the front line as TN goes back in once more. How are they still going in this one? Yagao falls as Jackie Love just has so much range. Missing, goes down. The heal at the last second is Jackie Love's dream.
Seeing JDG maybe to lean a bit heavier into this, especially with the fact that we just saw Flandre use that equalizer, but seems like just valuing getting a reset down so he can't be punished after the play comes through. And here, I like the idea of the initial pick, right? JDG's comp is essentially a pick comp.
It's a bit of an issue with Drake spawning onto the map. Honestly, Top Esports can move into River pretty much with impunity.
Yeah, always arrow, but it's only onto the Tom Kench.
Cream goes wide of the charm as well. Mako tanky flashes out to safety. Konami is so low already, and Tien knocks him up, will finish the job. The spear goes deep into the hearts of JDG as 369 finds his way onto the backside as well. Dashes out to safety. Mako saves his top laner, and Top Esports practically wiping JDG. Only 2 remain.
And I thought it looked so good for JDG to start off with just because of Flandre's equalizer. It was zoning off 3 members. Yeah, just these plays really aren't there. TES doing such a great job in this series overall at being able to counteract JD Gaming.
The Spirit Rush came out from
on 3 with the fact of, you know, having the Blood Song too. Now Edge of Night, an opportunity there in pocket. So really making nice pace with the item advantages that they have over their opposing laners.
And the important thing about that Blood Song as well is it's, hang on a second, Konami, you're going real deep there. Railgun comes through and Cream finishes the kill. I mean, what? I don't know what he expected.
I don't either. A stark difference in the jungle in this series. Hell, it happened in the last series too. It's really great to see TN when he's on form.
Oh, Yagao gonna be caught out. Flashes away. The charm not used though. Cream holds it until the flash is gone. Even saves the Spirit Rush so he doesn't get stunned. Beautiful from TN and Cream. Kanavi and Missing want to punish the pick. A TP though means they can't do squat. And Cream finds yet another. He's getting close to 10 stacks.
The only tragedy is that these kills are found on the bottom half of the map. Because if not, right, maybe they could have turned this into a Baron bait, try and get a turn.
Player for top esports. Even Senna has a bounty, for God's sake. Like, this
the
is
biggest
just
bounty.
Brutal. This is absolutely brutal. It looked so even to start off with. It doesn't feel that way anymore. Equalizer does absolutely nothing as Cream is now on a flank as well. Kadavi's already low. Ruler forced away. The Orb of Deception lands on the second dash, and Cream is just styling on JDG. The railgun flies on through. Top esports move to Baron.
And with the threat of that engage, this is still top esports, Dragon.
I mean, I'm enjoying watching the Cream Ari this game as well. I feel like these scraps have been looking real good for him. He's on nice. And nothing happened.
No. It's just so awkward, right? Because who really can safely walk up? No one. I mean, even Kanavi being on the Viego, if he goes too far forward and gets caught by something, they can just burst him down. Yagao!
Oh yeah, Gao's rooted the railgun in, and this could be everything top esports have been dreaming of. They're headed towards finals if they can finish this game. 2 picks come on through, and they barrel towards the mid lane. Tier 2 will be taken. Kanavi, Ruler, and Missing. They have to stop this Baron going down.
We're gonna see what they're able to do, because TES, very easy time, just head over there. But
Come
it's
on,
so
cool down again. Cream saving that last charge. It's JDG. They move to the mid lane. The arrow just goes into the Baron pit. They'll get 1 tier 1 tower. It's in trade for Baron. Kanavi, can he make a miracle happen? I don't think so. Backs away. Top esports take Baron.
Yeah, top esports now going to be able to reset, get on the map. Dragon's coming up in 40 seconds, and one thing Baron's going to be able to do is help you get that pressure to push in the waves and make sure JDG have no entry, but it's there. The root landing from Jackie Love, and then Tien able to follow it with the Wind Becomes Lightning. It's so easy for them to be able to run down this Rumble without his flash, and then I love the patience to just turn back around, go straight to the objective. And now, I mean, this could be the fight that decides it all. Oh,
Flandre is caught, and he's just not tanky. Cream resets on the Spirit Rush, looking for more as well. Kanavi caught with the charm. Can't quite finish the last 3 LPL titles. And it seems that 369 will deny them. Returns to top esports after his vacation. Over on JDG, and now wins out the matchup. Diving in the mid lane as the charm did land. The railgun doesn't quite land, but Ruler goes down anyway. It's Mako to find him, and Kanavi, he gets 1 reset, but that is all he will get. Top esports break open the base.
and now we're going to see how much more they could get, actually leaning over towards bot side. They don't really have a whole lot to fear. JDG still going to have to be careful about a potential dive just coming right on out the bat.
Top esports on the cusp. You know how keen they are for this. You know how much this means to the players. But can they put the final nail in JDG's coffin? This will be 2 inhibs taken. Jackie Love 5-0 and 11, setting up that previous pick as well. Having a statement game, not even on a traditional catch on the top side of the map. As a 3rd inhib could be opened wide by top esports. But I don't even know how a miracle could happen. How do you even start the fight?
There, Munch, the miracle is the fact that, you know, at least if JDG can't get the chance to go for a 4th title in a row, 369 can, right? 369 can go carry that torch because it looks insurmountable. Kanavi looking for the angle.
Oh, but he's gone too deep, and Cream immediately dives onto the rest of his team. It's as one-sided as you like, but top esports will be over the moon with this. It's a 3-1 in the end as they rout JDG. The rivalry lives on between these 2 legendary organizations, but this chapter is written in Top Esports Inc.
Top Esports just having such an incredible run in this playoffs. Again, 2 series in a row. They're able to completely take it to JDG, and JDG just had no answers.
369 will return to the finals. He will return to MSI, and he will attempt to defend his title.